All right, well, probably we could talk about Splatoon 3, or we could talk about...
You want to talk about
Tour.
the Splatoon 3 update? Here's the thing about the Splatoon 3 update. I do not know what it added, and I also don't care. It was just an excuse to play the game a little bit.
I wasn't gonna talk about the update so much as the fact that we both played it again.
Yeah, we both played it on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
It ran pretty good. I mean, I remember it running pretty good on the Switch 1.
It did.
But the important part is we got fucking shellacked and smoked and barbecued and brisket and spanked, and we got absolutely destroyed.
Bad.
We got fucking manhandled by like basically every match we played. It didn't even really matter if it was Turf War or ranked. I mean, I guess we did a little better in Turf War, but that's only because we would be on different teams sometimes in Turf War. Well, so like one of us had to win.
I have a lot more experience in Turf War. I had none in ranked, so it was over for me in ranked.
I should note that the only ranked mode we played was the tower defense, because even after it changed, it was still the fucking tower one.
Yeah.
So
Splatoon 3 has a matchmaking problem, and it also has a player-based problem.
I was going to say, it's more of a player-based problem, I think. I think there's just not enough minnows at the bottom. Like, we suck.
Yeah.
There's not enough sucky players out there to fill these rooms, so...
Part of the problem, too, is that, like, anyone new who wants to maybe try... Like, if you bought Splatoon 3 last week, you got your Switch 2, and, I like Splatoon 2... Or like, I loved the first Splatoon. Maybe I skipped the Switch. Maybe I'll get Splatoon 3, right? It's the best-selling Splatoon. Yeah. And you go in, and there's just no hope for you. None at all.
And we're not high rank. We are C rank.
Yeah.
This is the bottom rank. Yeah. They're nice at Nintendo. They don't let you go to D and F.
No.
C is the bottom.
Because we were playing as friends, I verified this. You can be matched up against people in any rank.
But then... The next day, I played by myself.
True. Okay.
And I was still getting shellacked every match. Every single... I lost, what was it, like 12 matches in a row or something. You're seeing the footage around us, but it was horrifying. Yeah. I mean, some of them were competitive. Like, when we played ranked, none of them were competitive. The other team got on the tower and was unimpeded path to our goal.
Literally.
Every single match.
No, I wouldn't even see what was killing me. It would just suddenly evaporate.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like there's no paint, or they're at our base already as soon as it started.
And
as
soon
as we leave, they just get us
so fast that like I couldn't see what was happening. It was just paint raining from the sky.
The matches would literally take however long it takes for the tower to get from the middle to the end. That's how long it would take, because they would be moving the entire time towards us.
Yeah, and I was salty, and so I would go and I would press the home button and I would try and add a friend, and I would look at who we played with, and I would look at who had the hours. And we're talking people with thousands of hours. The highest I saw was 27 or 2,800, which is just unfathomable.
We're playing, I mean, how many hours do you have? Like 50 or 60, and I have like 30 or 40 or something. It's not, we don't have a lot of time.
No,
in this game.
I definitely have more than 50 or 60, I think.
Okay, well
maybe it's
I don't
just
have that
Splatoon
much.
2. Let me check.
I definitely played 2 exponentially more than 3.
Nope, you're right. I have 85 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot less than
you're
that.
Playing
I'm pretty
people
sure,
with 10x, 20x times like your experience, and like how could you ever be like that's the expected result. That's what should happen. But it's just sad,
exactly.
Because like, what are you supposed to do? I mean,
it felt hopeless. Like every match, it was like it's like I'm gonna try and flank them. No, I'm gonna try and strut them. No, you just lose. You lose every one-on-one. And the thing is, they have such better like tactical awareness than you that you're never even in a one-on-one. It's like they see you first and you die.
It's so funny too. I tried to adjust my strategy 3 times when we were doing ranked, and I was like, okay, I can't compete with these guys. Maybe I'll try and get a ranged option that has like the ink storm. I'll try and like play support. Couldn't even do that. They were just coming at me from everywhere. It was like, it was impossible.
Yeah, I mean, even as I said, even playing by myself, like without friends, I had a rough time. I mean, there were some competitive ones, and even after playing like a dozen, I did win a few, but I felt like I got better though over those like 15 or so matches I played. I did feel like I improved just in those matches.
It's just funny, like playing hundreds of hours of Halo 2 and Halo 3,
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever in my life felt as absolutely useless and hopeless as I have in Splatoon 3.
Absolutely dominated, because the thing is you can visibly see on the ground like how much your team has, and when they get up to your base, and as soon as you leave that like opening circle, you are under fire. It sucks. Like there's just nothing. You don't even know where they are. It's like you don't even see anybody, and you just start shooting into their paint, and then they just pop up and kill you, and that's it.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's sad too. It's like, oh, a new update. Oh, let's hop.
Yeah.
My hope was that like, oh, I bet more people are going to be playing because of the update.
Reset the player base.
Yeah, no. Anyone who might have tried got immediately spanked and told to go home and stop playing that game.
And it makes me sad because the ranked mode in like Splatoon 1 and 2 are like some of the most fun I've ever had in games, like multiplayer online games. And it's just, I feel like this one just completely passed me by, and I'm just a non-competitive. I'm a non-factor.
It's like you were telling me it was kind of like the Rocket League effect, and I'm inclined to agree. The people who kept playing Splatoon all got so good that like you just can't approach them anymore. It's just natural. It's in their blood.
I don't know if I've ever told the Rocket League story on the show, so I'll tell it.
Let's do it.
So, starting from whenever it was free on PSN in like 2016 or whatever, I played Rocket League virtually every single day for like 5 or 6 years. And I hit a ceiling where I just didn't get any better. I was not a part of the online community. I was not a part of anything. I just played the game. So I unga-bunga'd my way into getting to how good I was. I feel like I had pretty good game sense, but my my technique was not good at all. Like I didn't even my aerials, I don't even roll when I aerial. I do fucking straight up aerials, which I know is like, it's like the equivalent of like toe balling a fucking in soccer, where you just kick it straight on. It's like not learning how to kick it the right way. That's like the Rocket League equivalent to that. But I got to champion rank. Like I was at one time a champion rank, which is, the second lowest. Like there's grand champ, and then there's champion, and then there's diamond, and then there's platinum, and then there's gold, silver, and bronze. And so like my height was champion rank, but now if I play, I'm probably a platinum 3 or 2 even. Like that's really far down.
Yeah.
And it's not that I've gotten worse, it's that the player base has gotten insane. They are so fucking good now because they're all a part of like the online community, and they learn how to play it the right way, and they learn all the techniques, and they all just get really good. Meanwhile, I have unga-bunga'd my way just to where I am, and there's a ceiling to that. And that's the way it is with like every game or anything. Like you're into chess, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like you can,
let's say, but yeah.
Let's say you have 2 players that are 1500. One of them gets there through like coaching and taking lessons and like learning openings and shit, and one of them just gets there through pure like brute force seeing tactics or whatever. The brute force seeing tactics guy is probably about as good as he's ever gonna get, right? Like that's it. That's as good as he's gonna do.
I mean, he could always go get a coach, and he could start studying. But if he's not gonna do that,
that's what I'm saying. Is like if you don't do that, then that's about as good as you're gonna get. It's different.
That's a tale.
But like the guy who's taking the guy who's taking lessons is just a much higher ceiling because their base of knowledge is so much better. It's this way in a lot of stuff, and I feel like in Rocket League, like all of the lessons and like tactical shit just pass me by, and there's no hope for me. It's just, so I stopped playing. I don't play it ever anymore. So, but anyway, Splatoon. I'm sure there's like a community and a proper way to do it, and there's like a meta build and a meta weapon.
There's all of those things. There's builds. There's everything.
I don't know anything about that. I just pick. I have a small selection of guns that I choose from and just hope for the best. I don't know. I used to like the Zapper. I don't know.
I like it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like painting weapons because my favorite thing in Splatoon is just turf war.
I don't see, the thing is, that's what sucks for me is I really don't like turf war, and it seems like that's the only thing I can even play and not bring the team down because you can just paint like corners and shit.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not as confrontational. The thing with turf war is you can
turf war
go the whole
is pretty confrontational these days. Though.
It can be, but like you can also go matches where you just don't enter. Like there were a couple matches
really
we played.
do that anymore. People are too good.
I can. I could. I don't know. There were a couple matches where I seemed to be able to avoid pretty much everyone.
Well, I guess like if you stick to the corner and paint stuff that's already mostly painted, maybe.
Well, no, but like I mean, I'd branch out and I would just kind of like get a feel or look at the map, see where people are, and don't go there, and
Okay.
be doing that. And
I'm pretty aggressive.
As I said, I played a couple matches where I'd only see like 2 people the whole match. So it was I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah. Basically,
But
if you're
in
thinking
ranked,
about
it
getting
doesn't
Splatoon 3, don't.
Wait
get that
for
game.
4. Wait for 4 in like 6 years.
Yeah, when 4 comes out, there, or I guess what's that other one? Raiders.
You could buy it. You could buy it for the single player.
You know what's funny? I've never played a single player.
I hate it. Some people think that the single player in Splatoon is really good. I have tried it in all of the games. Like every time a new one comes out, I always give it another try, and I can't stand those.
I tried it for a little bit. I just couldn't care less. I just couldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's like, it's like game. Not really a real shooter campaign, and it's also like a series of like kind of boring challenges. Like I'm sure there's some cool stuff baked in there later. It's just not my thing. Now I will say
video game.
The expansion passes have looked much better than the standard like
Maybe.
one-player modes, but because I haven't played the one-player modes, I don't get the expansion pass because
same.
Yeah.
I never got
we're
the
in the
Octo.
same exact.
Yeah, I never got the Octo expansion because I never came close to finishing the campaign.
I was like, well, I got to do that if I'm going to play that, and I'm not going to play this. So yeah.
I think in 2, the furthest I made is the one that I made it the furthest. I made it to like World 3 or 4, but I don't. Not a fan of the single player. I think it's just kind of like boring video game ass obstacle courses that I'm not enthused by.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right. Well.
Yeah. That was Splatoon.
Splatoon 3. Shallow and pedantic.
Shallow and pedantic.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, even if you love Splatoon.